Hey guys, welcome to another Gauging Gadgets tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips for preparing your cell phone for traveling overseas or just traveling where you won't have a cell phone signal. This tutorial will be conducted using an Android phone running Android 8.0, but it should still be useful for people that are running a different Android version on their phone, or if they have a different type of phone, such as an iPhone. All right, so let's get started. The first tip is going to be to add a message to your lock screen. So as you can see right here, I said, if found, call this number. So if you lose your phone or it's stolen or somehow recovered, somebody can contact you and get your phone back to you. The police can contact you. They'll have some way of getting your phone back to you. Now on an Android phone, the way to do this is to go into the settings, then go into security, then select the gear located next to screen lock, and then select lock screen message. This is where you'll add a message that'll be displayed on your lock screen. You can also add things such as your hotel room number or your cruise ship name, anything like that that'll help people find you and get your phone back to you. The next tip is going to be to install Google Translate. One of the benefits of this is, as you can see, if you're going to a country that predominantly speaks one language, you can go ahead and have Translate offline enabled, where it'll download all of the data needed to translate one language to another on your phone. So if you don't have service, you don't have any internet or Wi-Fi, you could still translate using this app. That's awesome, and it's all free through Google. This app is also available on iPhone. Another great aspect of this app is you can put it on conversation mode or voice mode, and it will kind of listen to what people are saying, translate that, and it can even speak the language back to the person that you're talking to. So this is a very useful app. I recommend getting it well before you go on your trip, making sure you have those online documents downloaded, and then also learn how to use it. The third travel tip I have is going to be to download offline maps for Google Maps. So what this will enable you to do is download a section of Google Maps, and that'll include all street information and store information. So say you're in a country but without internet service. If you need to know how to navigate somewhere, and if that store is actually open, by downloading this information, you'll have all that. So you can do navigation to the store, and you can also look at store information to see if it's open and when they close. It's very cool. So to do that, we just go into Google Maps, select these 3 bars to open up the menu. In here, we'll select offline maps. So as you can see, I have several map areas downloaded. I'm going on a cruise next month, so I've actually downloaded all of the islands I'll be visiting. But to create your own map, you simply just go to select your own map. And then in here, you can kind of zoom out and zoom in. Say I'm going to Jamaica. I can just zoom in until I have all of Jamaica highlighted, and then go to download. And it even gives you a quick sample of what size that map will be. So 25 megabytes to download the entire country of Jamaica. That's not a lot of space at all. So you can have the entire map and you don't have to worry about anything. You just hit download and it will download in the background, and then you can access that data later. My next tip is going to be kind of a general tip. It's just a reminder to download any offline data that you need, such as music or maybe TV shows, podcasts, anything like that that you want to have access to. And if you're not sure you're going to have great internet wherever you're going, it's a good idea to go ahead and have that backed up to your phone. In Spotify, you can do that by going to the artist page or album and just selecting this toggle for download. That'll download it all to your phone, and then you can access it as much as you want to if you don't have internet access. If you have YouTube Red, you can even download YouTube videos. So that's something to think about if it's worth it for you there as well. My 5th and final tip is to download the American Red Cross First Aid app. So what this app does is it downloads an offline version of any first aid information that you would need, basic first aid information. So in the app, you can go through the list here, and it'll give you tips or symptoms for different illnesses and how to treat them before you have any medical attention. So say you have a broken bone, it's going to show you how to interact with the person that has a broken bone or how to deal with it yourself before you get medical attention and while you're waiting for it. So I think this is just an important app to have on your phone really all the time, but especially if you're traveling where you may not have internet service. Just in case something bad were to happen, you have all of that knowledge on your phone without having to have internet access. So those were 5 tips I have for preparing your phone for traveling overseas or just traveling in general. If you have any questions about these tips, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, for more gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.